My husband and I left South Africa with a void in our hearts. Our family in United States has been waiting for us for 2 months in order for us to close this chapter. It is a chapter we do not want to close. Is it closing the chapter? I don't know. Please watch this video so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you're new on this channel, you are very much welcome, and please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. Travel with me. It is going to be a very emotional ride, but I am willing to do this so that probably somebody else who's in the same position can understand and also relate. What else to bring if you go to America? Amarula, they had a special at the airport, and we thought, why not? Let's just buy 3 of them so that we can arrive with something. In South Africa, we call it umgenandlini. We cannot just arrive empty-handed as Africans, so we had to bring something, and especially to where we're going and what the purpose is. This was so appropriate to bring. We bought about 3 bottles and we headed to the aeroplane. You are just going to ride with me. I am so emotional. For the first time, I'm recording the video, and I wish I could just play the music and don't say anything because I cannot speak. It has taken me so long to try and alter the words. It's been so difficult, but I have to do it. This was a very hard journey. I got so sick going to United States. I kept on going to the bathroom so many times. I'm sure the people who were sitting next to the bathroom, they were just like, oh no, when I had to open that door again. Getting into that aeroplane, I was just looking forward to landing. I knew that my emotions are running through my stomach already because that's how it is with me. I don't know who else can relate with this, but it's always the case with me. We were so lucky. We got a seat of 3 people for my husband and I throughout the ride from Johannesburg to Atlanta. We were just sitting, just the 2 of us, and we were able to stretch the legs. We couldn't buy business class. This is not one of those trips where you just prepare and save and you say, I am going to take that trip for leisure. This is the trip we had to take because we had to go and be with our family in the United States. So yes, we were sitting in economy class, and it was not so funny. Sitting there for 16 hours straight from Johannesburg to Atlanta, it made me really sick, as I had explained to you. Also, my emotions and everything, I kept on just crying in the aeroplane, just thinking about so many things. There was just something about that night. Throughout the whole night, I kept on just like feeling so overwhelmed with emotions. I couldn't wait to be on the ground. We had to connect through Atlanta before we can take another flight for just 2 hours to Fort Lauderdale. After throwing up and throwing down throughout the whole night, I couldn't wait to land. It was a smooth landing. Landing in Atlanta, it gave me a chance to just breathe. I looked at my legs, they were swollen. I just didn't feel like myself, but I still had another 2 hours to ride an aeroplane from Atlanta to Fort Lauderdale. I wasn't looking forward to that, but I had to do it. Arriving in Atlanta, I felt so better. I was even able to take some type of videos for you guys to see me around in the airport. I was very hungry because my stomach was literally empty. I had emptied it throughout the whole night. And even when I tried to eat something, I just had to go straight to the bathroom. So I was looking forward to landing and having something to eat. We went straight to look for food. That's what we did. I settled for a salad and ginger ale. If you know, you know. Ginger ale is always the great medicine when you are going through what I was going through throughout the whole night. My family in United States had arranged an Uber driver to pick us up from the airport in Fort Lauderdale to the house. For some reason, the driver was not there. We had to wait for about 20 minutes. I was so happy for that wait because I got to sit down and just relax and feel the ground before I can get into the car. 2 bottles of Amarula out of 3 got broken and only one survived. It was used, very used. We had Amarula and pizza the next day. Pizza in America is very large and we had a lot of people in our family for so many reasons that you're going to know why. Good morning. Today I received bad news that a family member back in South Africa has passed away. I'm shattered. I am really shattered. My emotions are just running so high. I'm not feeling so good, guys. I came here to say my final goodbye to a man who made sure that my stay in the United States during the 80s and the 90s was so perfect with my family. I have a video that I posted last year when I came home in the United States to see him when he was very ill. I'll try and put a link of that video so that you can watch it and understand my relationship and our family relationship with this great man and this great family. In the 80s, early 80s and the early 90s, he made sure that as South Africans who came to study in America lived a better life. He was originally from Jamaica. He also came to United States looking for a better future for his family. He settled in Brooklyn, New York. That's what we called home for a long time during our stay in America, way back then. My children only knows him as the grandfather and knows his wife as the grandmother because both my mother and my father passed away when they were very young. So as my husband's father and mother have passed. When you ask my children who is your grandfather and your grandmother, they always relate to Babulando and Mama Telita. We are at their home today. We are here to celebrate the life of Baba Orlando. Baba Orlando passed away just a day after my birthday this year, July 14. He was cremated after, but the family had to wait for us to have a memorial for him. 2 months had passed. That's why we are here. I woke up in the morning. It's the day of the ceremony. I cleaned the house just to cleanse my own emotions. I love cleaning. It takes away the stress. Yesterday we took Babulando's ashes to the resting place where he's going to be. It was also another day full of emotions. I need to finish up what I'm doing so that I can get ready for for the ceremony today. It's going to be another long day. Let's just go and celebrate Babulando. I got dressed up and this is how I look like. The ceremony was at the Unity Church, Mama Delita's church. She loves the church. It keeps her going. After Baba left, these are the friends who are giving her hope to keep on living. She's not that young, but she's very strong, especially stronger than us, young people. So she kept on consoling us and telling us everything is in divine order. Funny enough, I just had to show you this. It's Halloween in America. Well, people are preparing for Halloween, and just in front of the church there is this house with beautiful Halloween decorations. America is truly a democracy. You are able to just do as you please, believe in what you believe in, and also celebrate what you believe in. I had to come closer and show you guys. This is how it looks like. Let's just go to church and celebrate Babulando. This is the reason why I'm here. Now my trip to America has been cut short because I have to go back home. A family member has passed. Mama Delita prepared this ceremony so well. She has just prepared the ceremony as if it was prepared by Babulando. Babulando was a person who celebrated being African. He loved everything that had to do with being African. We are here at the church. My brother, my sister-in-law, my husband, myself had to ensure that every guest is comfortable and they know where to sit. Mama Delita was here with her friends. Obviously, white people always arrive early. Yes. She invited everybody else who was Babulando's friend and who knew Babulando. My husband had to take care of everything that had to do with sound and visuals. If you know, you know. I had to make sure that I take videos of everything that is happening around to keep the memory going. That has become my duty in this family. The ceremony went very well. We all celebrated Babulando the very same way he would have loved to be celebrated. We really enjoyed ourselves. The house was full of a melting pot of Africans, Jamaicans, and Americans. Just the way he would have loved to see everybody gathered together to celebrate him. Everything is in divine order, as Baba will say. She loved to say that to put you at ease. Don't stress. Don't panic. Everything is in divine order. Yes, everything was in divine order. We all gathered to celebrate him. It was just a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. You know, as we are Africans in the country, in the continent, in the diaspora, we are always looking forward to an after party after a party. So we went to Babulando's brother's home to celebrate him further. Uncle Barry and his children prepared a feast for all of us. We ate quite a lot of food. We had eaten a lot during the day, and now we kept on eating. They say soul food heals the heart. We were healed. The room was full of Africans from all over the world. Africans from the continent, Africans from Jamaica, Africans from America. We celebrated, we ate, and we talked about Babulando whenever we got a chance. Our trip in America was cut short. We had a death back home. Our immediate family member had passed away, so we have to go back home for another funeral. We are just moving. We don't know how we are feeling right now. We smile because we have to smile. But we are not looking forward to get to South Africa. For some reason, we feel like this is going to be very hard. We are going back to bury a child that we raised, the two of us. My husband and I took Studuzo just after university, and we started our company together with her. It grew to become a very successful company. She worked for us for almost 10 years, and then she went on to further her studies, and then finally she worked for the University of Fort Hare. She's gone. This is a very heavy ride back home. But again, as Babulande will say, everything is in divine order. If you have watched this video up until this point, please drop me a rose. I will really appreciate it. I need it. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Sometimes we just have to share the good, the bad, and the ugly. We can't be smiling every single day. I hope if you have lost a loved one and you are feeling so sad and listening to this video, I hope you get healed. Babulando gave me strength by just celebrating his life and being around all of these people that I was around with in America. I'm taking this home. I've learned to celebrate life. I am mourning. I will mourn for a long time. Rest in peace, Duduzo.